Hello, my fellow cigar lovers and addicts. You know what time it is? Damn right. It's old fogey time. So sit back and relax, because we're fixing to blast off.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, my fellow cigar lovers and addicts, and welcome to an exciting event here today at the Death Star Cigar Bar and Lounge. I am going to show you the changes that I've made here to the cigar bar, but today you're getting an extra special treat because you're going to get to see the Death Star Studios and show you the kind of behind the scenes, my setup, how I've got everything going, and keep in store, I've also got a very special introduction to a brand new humidor setup that I've come up with that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. So stick around for the whole damn thing and let's check this shit out. So, as always, you're welcome to the Death Star. Lord Vader standing guard. Got some of my favorite boxes on the wall here. That was my very first box that I ever bought. The EP Carrillo 15th anniversary, very first box I ever bought. Got the Don Carlos Sangre de Toros and the EPC Battleborns. Then we've got, this is my Amazon Echo, my Alexa. And of course, we have got the damn Opus Humidor, crammed full of goodies. I mean, I can't even fit them all in here. I had to put them in a different place. And I set it on top of the box that it came in because it gives you this really cool reflection on there, and I just absolutely love it. Got my big ass TV in here for, I don't know, maybe watching YouTube videos and shit that are probably going to get copyright strikes or some shit. And then we've got my system. So I've got my Wing Pro Mini Streamer with 2 Fozzy Audio mono blocks to power each speaker, has its own amplifier. Got my medallions. Got my power conditioner for all my electronics. A little Royals belt buckle. I got that on opening day 1977 with my grandfather. They were giving away these cool ass fucking, pewter fucking belt buckles on opening day. What a gift. And my harmonicky and my Jamal Charles autographed helmet. Some Cigar Aficionado magazines. This is my 12-inch sub, Phase Tech sub with passive subwoofer to pair along with my French Focal speakers that just sound absolutely fucking amazing. Dynamite. Really cool setup. I love it. Then here's the humidors. And I'll give you tours of all these later. So this is my Lancero locker. And this is my new arrivals. This is an aging box. This is a box that I just keep boxes in. But I have something very special in there that I'm going to be unveiling this next week because Old Fogey Stogies actually has a sponsor. That's right, guys. I got a new sponsor I want to share with you later on this week. And then I got the New Air Boveda with that. The only thing I don't like about that, it's got them little stupid ass little shells with them dumbass pegs. Boy, it'd be nice if somebody could do something about that, wouldn't it? And then we got the wall of Opus. So this is all of my, well, not all of them. I think I've got 2 more. All the Opus boxes that I have bought since I've been smoking cigars. Got the 25th, the Magistral, the Society, the 888, the Oroscuro, the Perfection, 20th anniversary, Forbidden Amor, Templo de Oro. So that's my wall of Opus. And then I've got the old Death Star Hella lightsaber lighter from Hacksmith. That motherfucker's badass. I've had that for a long time. Then I got my championship hats. the conference champions, Super Bowl champions for the 3 Super Bowls. That, yes, my Chiefs did win. Got some playing cards over there and some poker hands rules, because we've also in the Death Star, we've got a full-size Texas Hold'em poker table set up. Really, really nice. In fact, I use one of my other boxes, one of my other Opus boxes, as the cash box. Got a built-in card shuffler. That's really nice and handy. Keeps the shit going. Then that is one of my exhaust fans that just goes out into my chimney and up out through the roof. We got Tony Soprano in the Death Star smoking a cigar, and my clock that I made out of some gold-plated cards. Got old Big Roller Trump smoking a cigar in the Death Star, and my little Star Wars guys jamming out. Real good friend of mine gave me that poster. It's really sweet. It's got Leia and Han and everybody jamming. Got fucking Darth Vader up there like Gene Simmons and shit. It's pretty cool. And I got some boxes on the wall here. And then I got my freaking guitar especial. This is my little mini Eddie Van Halen guitar. And I got some more boxes on the wall there. Death Star logo. This is like a lot of my little tchotchkes and stuff from when I was a little kid. Got my Rubik's Cube. Got a Star Wars model that I never built. My Kiss fucking lunchbox. And this bad boy, look at this. Now this is a Chong glass, but if you check out closely, it's autographed. That is a Tommy Chong autographed Chong Bong. And I'll have to tell you the story on that sometime, because it's fucking cool as fuck how I ended up getting that thing. Star Wars figures and Hot Wheels and some of my Lego shit. My original X-Wing Lego set from when I was a kid. The first deer that I ever shot, little button buck, little devil buck. Got some of my Mattel football and baseball. I got a sealed Mork and Mindy board game, guys. Never played it. It's just sitting there. That's my very first Lego set that I ever put together ever. Still got it. Used to build that on my grandmother's marble coffee table about 500 times, and it's like one of the oldest things that I have that I still have. Some shot glasses and some special glassware. And then some more boxes and my old fogey, my original old fogey logo. And then I've got the freaking ace of diamonds straight flush in there. And then I got some of my freaking hats that I've gotten at events or been given by cigar makers. Purple box. That's the Perdomo Legacy box that I got when Nick Perdomo was in town. And that is actually autographed on the back. So I'm really proud of that. And my son Brandon made this badass thing when he was back in school back in the day. So I keep that in here. And then I got like all my camera bags, shit like that, travel gear, fucking my laptop stuff. And just a nice comfy chair set up here with both of my fucking comfy chairs and their power recline, power lumbar, power headrest. All my remotes and everything. Got my 20th ashtray. And then I got another one of, this is my God's Whisper box. This was the first box of Opus that I ever bought. And I just keep like some lighters and cutters and stuff in here. So when I'm sitting here, I can just grab a stick and do it up. So that's it for the Death Star tour. Pretty great little spot I got here. I just love coming in here and chilling. But this is what I brought you all here to see. This is what? No smoking. Just kidding. Only smoking here. Thank you, Cigars Daily, for sending this little sticker with my box of Leche Burras. So, anyway, this is where the magic happens. Oh, come on in and check it out, yo. So, I got a bunch of shit in here, but the first thing I want to start out with is the studio itself. So I came in here and I got tired of fucking with a green screen. I got my desk and my computer and all my shit that I need, and I needed a good green screen, so I just painted it on the fucking wall. And you know what else is even fucking cooler with that? I can just come here, sit down, and be like, computer, showtime. And lo and behold, the computer turns on all of my fucking studio lights from a green screen wall, and I'm ready to film. So, yeah, I got my studio lights set up here, and my computer, oh, phone charger, and this is where I keep all my shit, and my cooling fan for my computer, and my sound box for my microphone that I've got, and Cohiba ashtray, my Weller Cohiba, I love that thing. And then while I'm working, I come over here and I've got my glasses and my different sunglass collection that I've been building ever since I was a little kid. And then I've got, this is a Davidoff Year of the Dragon box that I just picked up. And I'll use it to hold my lighters, cutters, hemos, tester, poker, all that shit. So that just slides in and out of there, and it's really accessible, and it keeps the shit off of my desk. So then I've also got in this room, got a shit ton of old DVD movies, you know, Star Wars stuff, old camera collectibles. These are all the cameras, not all of them, but these are most of the cameras that I've used my whole life. That was my first digital camera, little 1 megapixel Olympus that I paid $900 for back in like 1993. My grandpa's camera, and I got my pipes in here, my Salvinelli and my Peterson and my Missouri Meerschaum, and that's a Alex Gliz Ambassador box that holds all my goodies. And then I got some pipe tobaccos and shit, and my printer for when I'm shipping out bunker busters to all my friends. And there's my jug full of fucking bands that I've put out. And I got a bull box. That's that a la Aurora Prime Cut box, really badass. And then there's that beautiful Creo deep blue box. Love that freaking thing. That's amazing. And then got a full shitter. I can take a shower, do whatever. Got a couple Don Carlos Sharks, and Don Carlos number 4s. This is all boxes of shit that I bought. And over here, I got my Carlito hat and my box of Black Panthers. Computer, turn off the green screen. Giving me a funky glare there. But yeah, I got that. And then we got my little coffee station all lit up here. So I got an espresso machine, the Latissima, that's got the little milk frother thing on it. And a bunch of my fancy schmancy coffees and my coffee grinder. And this is my autographed by every member of the band and autographed backstage pass from when I went to Shinedown's Attention Tour. I got backstage passes and shit, so I still got that. Then I got some hats and stuff over here. And this is the old cabinet, the old fucking pantry. I just was like, I gotta have me some yummies and shit, so I keep this fucker stocked with all kinds of goodies and little fucking noodles and mac and cheese and bread and peanut butter and crackers and popcorn and Pop-Tarts, and fucking, this is all my Nespresso pods from my machine that I can just pop in and cook up coffee whenever I want to, and some other goodies. Gotta have some M&Ms and some good coffee water that I mixed up with some mineral, so I really got good tasting coffee. So we got that. And then over here Got my microwave that's on this little bench thing. Is the very first shop project that my son Brandon ever built, and he gave it to me as a present. So I thought it fitting that it be in here. And I got my microwave, and then this is my little pour over coffee station. Got my gooseneck kettle and my Hario V60. Hario V60. Here, turn that some bitch off. Jesus. My Hario V60 and my scale and my little weighing cup and mister and filters and shit. And then I got a little fan that goes up in this window. I can just slide that open and stick that sumbitch up there and turn it on. Man, and it really helps suck all the fucking shit out of here. And, you know, that's kind of what the studio setup is look like. But what I really brought you here to see is my studio stash of cigars. Now, I've been thinking for a long time, because I was going to do like a walk-in freaking deal. I got a closet over here that I was going to turn into a damn walk-in humidor, and I was just like, I ain't fucking spending that kind of money and that kind of time doing that bullshit. And I needed a decent humidor in here. And with this, I think I could have a walk-in fucking humidor in that closet if I just make me a bunch of these. So this is what we got. Check this sumbitch out. This is a cool fucking idea that I come with. I don't think I've seen anybody else do it. And let's look at it and tell me what you think. So also in here, I got this Calax that I used to store a lot of my record collection in. I've got some shit in there, and shipping supplies and cleaning supplies and butanes, and oh, can't forget the old virtual masturbatorium. No, man, that's really for games, man. I just watch games on that motherfucker. And my arcade joystick and my flight stick for my computer games. But this is it right here, people. This is my new freaking badass humidor setup. So I got a lot of guns, and I had some extra gun cases, and I thought, man, the thing that's shitty about being able to get into a fucking Pelican humidor is you got to dig through every fucking thing. So I thought, well, let's make one that's not that fucking hard to do. So here we go. This is the studio stash. Check it out. There it is in all of its glory. So I put some pop-up lights in here. I got two 320 gram 65 Bovedas. I put some of these little strut pop rods to keep the lid popped open on me. And then I can just put a bunch of boxes, bunch of cigars, bunch of cedar trays in here. It's got a bunch of my Dunbarton boxes, but like, so I've got like some fiddleheads. Like this is all my expensive ass fucking rare cigars here. There's a bunch of like limited edition and LE stuff that's in here. This thing is all full of Fuente shit. Got a fuck ton of Don Carlos's on the top, and there's just a ton of other Fuente stuff. This little dude is all full of EP Carrillo. It's all Carrillo stuff in there. And I got a nice little hygrometer that's calibrated in there. 10th Jubilee box. And then this is just all of my Dunbarton. This is just all of my Sober Mesa stuff in here, in that one. And then over here, where this other fiddlehead box is just some of the rest of my Dunbarton stash. So that's it. The studio stash. I love it. And then these little lights are just little pop lights, man. You can just fucking turn them on and off, so you don't have to have them if you don't want them blaring in your shit. But if it's dark in here and you want to be able to see, then there you go. And that's all she wrote. So I really want to thank you guys for coming and checking out the new studio. The revamp of the Death Star, I'm going to start going through and showing you guys my collection. Got some recataloging to do now that I got all this stuff. And you'll be finding out soon who my big new sponsor is. I actually got a sponsor, official sponsor for the channel, and I can't wait to share what I got going on with them. So anyway, thanks for coming, and until next time, peace.
Thanks for watching the Old Fogey Stogies.